Words have meaning and names have power. There was a girl in my elementary school who used to call me Wyoming. I never had the heart to correct her. Plenty of people called me Naomi, even though it is spelled Naomi. I just assumed that girl was saying what she thought she'd heard other people say. I think of her every time I call roll, and I have a student named Cheyenne. My twin sister's name is Ricky, spelled R-I-Q-U-E. She was named for a great aunt who was born in France. No one ever cared about that. Teachers called my sister everything from Reek to Rick to Ricu. And then they'd ask her what her real name was. When Ricky married her husband Jimmy, their friends Dale and Chris threw them a party where a guest was heard to quip, "Ricky and Jimmy and Dale and Chris. Sounds like a boy band." Names are a curious kind of cruelty, and not just because they might be mispronounced. I'm named for my father's sister, the last of his 11 siblings that he saw alive before he left Poland in 1938. As the sole survivor of his family after the Holocaust, and as the father of 3 daughters and no sons, my father's surname is all but lost. I always wondered if I reminded my father of his sister, if I looked like her or sounded like her, or if every time he said my name, it caused him pain. My sisters and my children all look and laugh alike. My father did not live to see his grandchildren, and sometimes I wonder what sadness he was spared by not witnessing their resemblance to one another, their shared childhoods, their adult relationships, their charmed lives. He missed so many things that were stolen from him in his youth. I'm not sure knowing his progeny in theirs would have been much comfort. When I studied at Yad Vashem in Israel, I scoured documents and maps looking for my namesake and for the town in Poland where my father and his sister last saw each other. There were actually many Naomi Silbersteins, but I knew too little of my father's history to fill in all the fields that would have narrowed the search. I still long for the day, and I actively seek out opportunities that might hasten it, when I'll meet someone who remembers my father or his family, someone who can tell me their stories and give me something with which to fill the voids of their erasure.